It's so good to be here.
Yes, it's nice, and it sounds like we are going to talk about surviving and thriving.
Yes.
So I always ask my guests to present themselves and to tell
Mhm.
a little bit more, and we kick our conversation from there.
Yes. Well, hello, I'm Eleni Anastos, and I'm grateful to be here, grateful to, and I am a business strategist, a prosperity coach. I work with entrepreneurs and executives, and I help people because it's all about creation. And to me, we're always creating our lives. But the question you have to ask is, are you creating it in the direction you want to go or the direction you don't want to go? So I help people create the income and the impact and the lifestyle they desire at any age, regardless of age or circumstance. And as we both talked about, I'm very mission driven to help people thrive because we're here, we've already survived. I want people to get fired up about their future again, professionally and personally.
Okay. I think that is the secret sauce, is getting fired up about the future, right?
Yes. Yes. Because
What
I
is
know.
what is the saying? Like, what is the secret? Like, I was born, like, I don't know. Do you know Asterix and Obelix? Do you know it's like, no, okay. I fall on the potion saying, I'm always fired up. I'm
Yes.
I'm always on the next. Not always on the next because I enjoy the moment, but I'm a believer. I believe then the best is coming. Uh,
Yes.
how do you bring that to people who are not used to have that?
Yes, that's a great question because some people aren't used to or feel they're not able to get fired up because of something that's happened to them. Whether it's trauma or whether it's just that they've gotten so comfortable, in that comfort zone, they've settled for okay. And some days okay is okay, especially after the last couple of years that impacted everyone, without question. But I'm talking about that long game, month after month, year after year. You realize, yeah, I'm just kind of going through the motions. To me, I always have to have something to look forward to. And that's when I, ask people, like, what are you looking forward to? And most people like, well, it's just another month. It's just another day. No, that's no way to live. Like that to me, if I can't get fired up about something, then like all bets are off. I know that I need to make a change because if I can't get fired up about my future, that scares me. So I always help people plant that seed, figure out what it is that you need to get excited about because everyone gets on autopilot from stress, work, family, whatever it is, and they forget that they can create something positive that's going to get them jazzed up, fired up about moving forward.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I what is your why?
Oh, my why is to help people live full out because it hurts my heart when I see people that have allowed circumstance things to impact them. Now, granted, I always say sometimes you just need to sit with your shit. Something's happened, you need to heal. Because I'm not saying you just have to get up, move on, get over it, move forward like nothing's happened. No, you're human. But I always want people to don't waste your pain. Find the purpose in it, find the lesson. And when I say find the purpose, anybody listening, I don't mean that it was supposed to happen or that you deserved it. I'm saying look for the lesson in it. What's something you can take from it that's going to help you move forward? Yeah.
I live like that. I always embrace all the drama and the tragedies who happen to me, and I always see it as a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that came from no other option. I lost my mom when I was 10. I lost my father because he was not available. He lost his love, the love of his life. But I always see the love that they had for each other as a beautiful thing. I remember all lessons that my mom did give to me. And it's really weird. Then today I'm older than her. She died when she was 39. I died. No, I'm alive. I'm 41, and it is a capacity of really wanting more, right? You just want
Yes.
more. You know it's not enough. You keep pushing, 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 pushing. But what is your story?
Yeah. Well, I was
If I can ask you.
yes, please. Thank you. I was a teacher for many, many years. Impaired, learning disabled, cognitively impaired kids. And I was born a teacher, very passionate about my work, because much like what I do now, I would help people fulfill potentials, help people grow. I think we're here to help people grow. I mean, together we rise. You know, there's another saying, a rising tide lifts all boats. So if we lift ourselves up, then we can show others how to do that. But I went through horrific trauma that turned my world upside down. And what was available to me the day before was no longer an option that day. I was suffering physically, mentally, emotionally. I was betrayed. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And for a while, I didn't even recognize myself, because it was like, what the hell has happened here? You know, so many years have gone by and now this happened. And I battled through, and when I was in the middle of like healing to move forward, I felt so stuck. I was scared. I was dealing with PTSD after the trauma. But what scared me the most, because we talked about being fired up, is when I was sitting down and I couldn't think of anything to look forward to. You know, oh my God. Like I couldn't get excited about the next chapter. And I'm always one, you're the author of your story. You can keep adding chapters if you want to.
You create your fucking reality.
Yes.
But it's true.
It's
true. And it's such a tricky place to be, because sometimes our reality sucks.
Yeah. Completely.
But at the same time, if we own that, we take the power of other people, and we know we are doing that. I'm speaking so bad. Sorry. We are doing that shit. We can solve it as well. We need to find the beliefs and shift them. And is there where I found tapping, and I became a certificate tapping person, EFT. And I'm so in love for finding, because sometimes the beliefs that we think it's not exactly that. And it's so interesting how when you say words, they make sense or not make sense, and then you find them and you just need to kick them off.
Yes. Well, I believe that we should always be the most powerful person in our own lives. And, that doesn't mean you don't need to learn or grow. We all need to learn and grow. I want to. Every day I take a breath, I want to be learning something. I want to be growing. The one thing that we know for sure is that change is inevitable. I mean, look at the crazy last 2 years. But I feel without question that reinvention is a vital part of navigating that change to move forward. And when
what is the word? Resilience.
Yes. And you build your resilience muscle. So change is going to happen. It's like, I always say, don't wait for it to get better, whatever it is for you, get better at it. And that to me makes the difference, where you can then control your life. And if you're willing to reinvent your life, then it doesn't matter what happens. The external circumstances, you can start again. You can write that new chapter. And that's what I want to empower other people with. whether it is professionally, like I have helped people leave corporate and start their own business, and they're so thrilled because they never even gave
Oh,
themselves an option.
that is such a nice slice of the cake. The people who are on the 9 to 5 and they trust us and they try out and they can go out. I don't know. I never worked. No, I mean, it's not that I never work. I work as hell, but I never felt that I was working. Never in my life. Not even when I was here. When I was 15 and I was working in a shoe shop and I liked, and I was 16, so I could work there on the summer. I always love so much work, then it's not work for me.
Right, because you're passionate about it.
But poor dead people who are not.
And that, no, I remember one of my clients who he told me, he said, "You've lifted me from my coma of complacency."
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. You lifted me from my coma of
Complacency.
Complacency.
Yeah, because you know, it's easy to rationalize. Well, you know, I'm making a good living. I get a nice paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I can just stay here. Like, people take themselves out of the game. No, if you want more, if you want to be, do, or have something more, you know, go for it. Get the help, get the support, you know, do what it takes. But to have that desire that you really want it and not allow yourself to go for it, that to me is what's sad.
Yeah. So what kind of offers do you have? Explain to me, how is your business model? How can people reach out to you? What kinds? Get guided. This is a place for you to show off all your abilities and capacities.
I appreciate that so much. Well, again, as a business strategist and prosperity coach, I work with people one-on-one coaching. I help people create their businesses, or if you're already in business, we do a deep dive and analyze what's going on to help you take it to another level. And I also do a lot of money mindset work, because I see people, without question, it doesn't matter if you're making 5,000 a year, 5 million, or anywhere in between. So many people have a screwed up relationship with money. Like, they give money the power.
Oh my God. I have a course. I put together a course, Cash Money Magnet.
Oh,
and
love the name.
Thank you. It's not about, it's for free, so I can give to you. I'm just testing driving. It's a lot of tapping for money, for money beliefs as well. But a lot of technical things will make me change my relation with money, because not that I'm a millionaire now, but I'm not anxious. I always I told this story a few times. I had a meltdown 1 month ago, really hardcore mental issue, lower than you can get, no hope, no idea, no money, and I had on my bank account $560. And it was this mentor woman. Then I really did want to work with her. I felt then she was the one. And I paid in a Friday. I swear this is true. I paid in a Friday $511. And I had no more cash. And on the next 24 hours, I closed my first 5K client. Yay. And I think that is, I have a quote, then I listened somewhere. Some people take ownership of the result before they have any clue how to get the results. So I will say then my biggest quality in life is that taking ownership of the result, and I want before I have any clue. Yes. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I know I'm going to get.
Yes. Owning it. I love that, and claiming it. So I love helping people
decide
rewrite their money story. Yeah. It's a total decision always has to come first. But so many people have generations of shit to unpack and
And
release.
money have no fault. Poor money. Poor money is
Money's neutral,
money
right?
is
It's the
energy and
meaning
it's the
we give it.
paper. What the hell? Why we need to treat money so bad? Treat towels
Yeah.
bad,
Right. Money's
right?
not the bad guy. Because like money didn't make your car break down. Money didn't cost the pipes to burst. The reality is, like anything, we get to decide the meaning it has. So
Mhm.
I love helping people get back in the driver's seat with money, because if you're disconnected from money, I promise you're not charging what you're worth.
No,
You're not.
and money don't like you. You need to love money. You need to
Yep.
love money as you have a love affair.
Embrace it. Yes.
I always say,
Yes.
I love you, money, each time I touch, each time I pay, each time I digital pay, I feel happy because I can do it,
Yes.
all of that. But it took me a while. And it took me a while to understand what was my beliefs about money. One of them was really interesting. If you ask me, I will say, no, ever. But I did believe people with money abuse other people. And in reality, money just expands what you are already.
Yes. Yes. And again, that is giving money, too much power. And when you're in the driver's seat with money, when you're controlling it, it's not controlling you. You will charge what you're worth. You'll be able to confidently state your fees. I had a client who was just beautiful, soulful, a very gifted individual, but was really struggling in her entrepreneurial journey, like barely making it from month to month. And she was just shy of being
Overworking for
evicted.
sure. Overworking.
Overworking, over delivering, but she was just shy of getting evicted because she just wasn't making it. And
My
I
God.
met her and I said, we've got to unpack this, and dug deep into the money story. And she ended up talking about how her parents, what she witnessed growing up, and her parents were often struggling, and they were loving and kind and sweet to her. So, don't get me wrong, they had their money stories from someplace else too. But she always heard them saying, like, oh, God, money's the bad guy. There's never enough to go around. Oh my God, more bills came. It was always a negative. So she could not confidently state her fees. She was almost apologetic in a sales
Oh, I
conversation.
know. I have been there.
And that, when you unearth that, when she realized what she was believing about money as a kid, she was carrying into her adult
And it
life.
feels like some people in that position feels like they are stealing money from someone else, when in reality, you are transforming their lives.
You're giving them a gift.
Yeah.
And
How much I have this client, and she survived that 2 times, and she's having these full challenges coming up. And she was saying, oh, because I just get people who don't have money to pay. And I said, like, girl, you survived that 2 times. What is the price of that? 497 is not good enough. Like, it's ridiculous.
right.
And in the moment then she start believing then it's ridiculous. This is the same that I say to you, I give you this gourmet restaurant, 5-star, not 5 because they don't exist, 3 stars, Michelin star, and you just pay $10. You even like, huh? Really?
Right. And what's the cost of not changing, of not moving forward? And that to me is even scarier. And as I tell people, and like this client I mentioned, when she realized she had adopted those beliefs, and it was almost like a contract, like I have to keep believing this.
Mm-hmm.
But we unpacked all that and started installing new beliefs, that would empower her moving forward. Within a month, she was making 6 times what she did before.
Wow.
And she's no longer struggling like, oh my God, how am I going to pay the rent this month?
Let me guess, and she danced each time.
And so actually,
because money follows joy. Money follows.
Yes, exactly. So, owning it, owning your light, owning your brilliance. And yes, you should be paid for your gifts. But there's so much
I
guilt
will
and
say
shame connected
more.
to
I will say a little detail adding you. We should not be paid for our time, but for the transformation.
Yes. Yes. Because somebody could say, to that point, I love that example. Someone might say that, well, then I want to work with you less hours. Will you reduce the investment? But I don't know where I saw this, but it was something about this. There were two people working at a company. One was brand new. One had been there 30 years. They were given the exact same task. And the one that just started was really upset when the other one was being paid. We're spending the same amount of time working on it. What's going on? He said, I'm being paid for my 30 years of experience. I'm being paid for my knowledge. It's not the amount of time it takes to get the task done. That makes a difference.
Yeah, 100%. That makes all the difference. What are the offers that you have?
Yeah. Well, I can work with people individually, one-on-one coaching, and I also do small group programs as well. Some people find it, easier or to be in that community to grow. And it can be business focused, money focused, and of course, also personal development, because I don't believe that you can you work with the whole person.
Yeah.
You work with the
100%.
whole person. So depending on what somebody's top needs are, their top desires, because it's their goals that matter first. So let's nail down what you want, get really clear about it, and then we'll reverse engineer what it's going to take to get you there. And that might be one-on-one coaching. It might be a group program. It might be a VIP day, working together an intensive for a day, and let's knock some things out. So
I love that, the idea of VIP day. I think I need to hold something like that. Where can people find you?
Yeah. Well,
I want you to share the links with me after, but where can people find you?
Thank you. My business is branded under my own name, Eleni Anastos, and you're welcome to find me. It's Eleni, last name Anastos. And I am here on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. And again, the same name. You can reach out to me through my website as well.
Great. What is your future?
Oh, I'm so excited. See, I will be doing more speaking because I love speaking. When you can get that direct impact with people, live especially, I look forward to more live speaking engagements coming up. Been doing obviously a lot of virtual the last 2 years. And I've been blessed I published my solo book last year, My Reinvented Life, Finding Purpose in the Pain. And it really is a roadmap.
You want to show your book? Because I know you have your book there.
Yes.
Beautiful. Find purpose in the pain.
Yes. And again, to me, we have to grow through what we go through.
Is pain a gift?
Yes. Because if you're willing to grow through it, and again, it doesn't mean you deserved any of the shit that's happened to you.
No.
But get the lesson out of it that's going to help you moving forward. That's the most you can ask. So people, and you can reinvent your life at any age, at any point. Oh my God,
I did 300 times and I'm doing again, just this hair.
Yeah.
If you had a message to yourself before you start all of this, to your younger self, what was?
You have everything you need within you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I have a gift for you.
Oh.
So what I do is I coach women as you, creatrix. Women with a gift, women who are successful already, they just want to expand. They want the attention. They want to become the leaders of their fields. They want to grow, but they are stuck with tech. They want to grow, but social media is a pain in the ass. They don't know how to tell their story. They don't know how to post. They post and they don't get any engagement. All that's real. And as well, looking into offers and options and how to increase the level of money. The way then I work until we get results, whatever time we schedule. Until we get the results, then we decide. But what I want to offer you is a free game plan for the next 12 months so you achieve your goals. I am really good in social media. I am really good in vision. Yeah. And I would love to give you that. So I will ask you for you to send me all your links and I will send you an invitation for that. If you have a message to give to people now who are listening to this, please, the microphone is yours.
Yes. Please don't quit on yourself. My mother, God bless her, before she passed, she was more than legally blind, crippled in a wheelchair, on oxygen 24/7, in constant pain. But that woman's spirit was undeniable. And I looked at her one day, I said, how do you find that? How do you find the energy, the spirit, the motivation? And she looked at me and said, every day you wake up is a chance for a dream to come true.
Oh, so beautiful. Bless
Please
you,
don't
Mom.
quit on yourself.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not going to cry. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. It was beautiful. Please send me your links. I will send you my invitation. And I would love to work with you. I think I can. I'm like an amplifier. That is my job. I amplify a message. And not for everyone needs to be people as you who have a gift. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much, guys, who are watching on Facebook and who are watching whatever you are watching or listen to this. My name is Rita Egidio. This is the Influential Creatrix Podcast with another beautiful soul. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope we see each other soon without cameras so we can chat. Okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Big kiss. Bye-bye.
Bye.